On the road. Why don't I keep wanting to say treasure for the PS4? First thing I'm gonna do, I know that someone mentioned this, is this the tutorials. Turn these off. This is what I think it is. We'll see. As long as I don't turn off my parking thing, that's okay. I'll do it. That ain't a problem. I just noticed the language. You don't see American flag up there. So we'll turn that off. I think I know what those are. Right? Is that what it keeps? That's let's see. Let's see pretty quick. So yeah, one of the biggest delays, of course, been now you can customize, make your trucks different colors. Kudos. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow or something we'll get news another patch that's sick for on console truckers. We're probably looking forward to. If you play it, have it, play it, whatever it is. Of course, there's a patch coming for truck drivers as well. The fix initiative in Helen as well. Now, I went back to watch some more of Game Tech streaming. I'm kind of glad I never played a computer. If that's your reason for not playing this game, I'm sorry. The resolutions too slow. All this stuff. I see what it fixed. It fixed where that's not popping up on my screen now. Yeah. So again, as long as I don't change when I get there and backing up, I'll do that because I don't really need it on. If that's what the tutorial's on, yeah, I don't need that. I'm gonna play in a while. I know that stuff. So if first thing I do is, as long as I'm in a safe spot to do it, I'll try to do this. That's this. But yeah, I figured I owed it to bring a second stream. Because I went back and looked at my YouTube channel, actually looking at the various stream and time lengths. Before, the longest was within this last week or so when I've been playing, was about an hour and 52. That was the first day back. Other than that, it's been anywhere 20 to 40 minutes. There were a few there, and then a little over an hour. But nothing like a while ago. That was a 2-hour video, by the way. So we'll go test it. Right. But what he's been playing is Xbox, and I admit, it looks like Xbox might have more issues than PS4 for this. What I'm getting at is the see that there was to fix the AI issue. There was very little, if any, AI. I hear this is supposed to also fix in the drop-in issue, so we'll go keep an eye out for that this time to see if there's any drop-in. Of course, maybe I think the thing was on everyone's mind because I noticed earlier was the question someone had when you have. I think it was Jafer asked it. I'm pretty sure it was the game crashing. That's what you want to know, and I want to bring that. Again, the only way I felt I could be fair about that is to do another stream. Because how would I know unless I tested it again? Again, this is the stuff you guys, if you're a player, you'll know about. You know to ask the question. You'll know. You want to know the answer. You go pretty much have to have a player to show you that is aware of the issue. Because someone that don't play the game regularly is not gonna know. I don't sound like he play because I know his stuff. He'll play Euro or he'll play American Truck. In fact, I've seen him play Euro pretty much only, but yeah, I'll bring you those, but that doesn't help us, does it? You got an hour and a 15-minute stream, it looked like he did. You play you won't find some of the issue. Now, I did notice something. I haven't had this issue either. It was like stuttering like crazy. Now that's an issue on Xbox. That game is a this is a broken mess on Xbox if it's stuttering like that. Of course, I was always sitting to do it when I was watching this stream. It was always on the third-person view. So, but still, it's again. So I'll bring you again. I had a stream earlier. I'll bring you a second one. Again, the answer is the crashing issue fixed. The only way to really test that again is to bring you more than one stream, because obviously one stream went 2 hours. Now if this could go another 2 hours, I'd say it's pretty much fixed. Before that, again, the longest was like an hour and 20, around that rate I was playing before it crashed. But the average was 20 to 40 minutes, and it was crashing. Now that issue, the thing I keep hearing you bringing up, well, how do you fix the issue of it rolling when you come out to a stop? And I don't have that. I've never had that problem. And why I say that, I don't hold my brake down. You ride your brakes, well, you get what you get. I don't notice it. I haven't noticed it. Yeah, you get. I always, drive. I'm not driving a car where it brakes, you might take, where you might wait till you get closer to light before you start braking. A truck, you need a little room to brake. Don't stop. Oh, I wanted to check where am I on cash. 88,000, and I got 5 myself to deliver with Doodles. We'll see. Gonna be headed back toward Berlin a roundabout way. We'll see. I don't know. Bring you be another release, if game willing, another 2 hour stream at least. 2 hours. I figured I was going to do Sims or something else, or Fallout 76, something like that. And like, you know what? I want to focus on this today, because with the patch, I want to give you the most information I can. As a gamer that plays the game, I feel I should do that for you guys. Again, I'm not in association with these guys. I just want to bring you the facts so you guys know. If maybe you've uninstalled it and you were wondering, does it keep crashing still? Last week, I'll tell you the answer would have been yes. Yeah, it's one of the first things I noticed. Like, damn, it's crashing like more now than it was when it came out. It was crashing even then, but not that much. Right? It was crazy. In those streams, you go back and look at the timestamps. They were like 2 hours, roughly 2 hour mark. That's one thing, 2 hours. That's quite a ways, but because it's like if you think about an hour or 50, sometimes like something like 50 minutes on your sleep time there. When you're at the full time, it's every 50 minutes, so that's a way to gauge it. How many times you gotta do it. Sorry, Mom, just gotta get home. He starts fighting people. Seriously. So sorry about the background. I was getting ready to roll my drink, but I'm gonna swing off for light shine. But one thing I really wish I had, I used to do, comment the speech to text, where would be audio. And one reason I turned that off is it got too much of the spam stuff, that gets people just doing it to hear it or whatever reason. But it get as a one of those streamer it gets irritating. I'm sure as a viewer it gets irritating as well when you're hearing that. I would think. That's why I stopped. I had to turn it off. It was getting nerve-wracking. Whoa! I forgot. Sorry, guys. The speeding there. Irksome little detail. I know I could have hit a speeding camera there. It's pretty cool, that little feature, but it's just, if there were more of them, it would really make you think more on it. I guess it's just because what it is you play both games, Truck Driver and this. You know, Truck Driver, I know where every damn camera is on there, but I do watch my speed on there. In fact, this game taught me to put it on the same button, because I wish they had this on Truck Driver. That's one of the best things. That's reset, camera reset like that, just center. I love that. I wish more games had that, honestly. Wish they had. Bust some. I know it'd be hard to do though, but they do have a lot of buttons already using, you know, for details. I think you could have it on there if you have a wheel support, but again, that's just not something I need. And again, some of the reason I may have trouble when I'm reversing could be I am a controller player, right? I'm not a wheel player, so maybe that's leading into some of those issues. Probably be easier with a wheel because I know just how much I'm turning it, like right. So there's that issue. Now, one of the things I gotta say, you know, the other VTuber, one of us mentioned the name again, was about the lower graphics or you lower it. I don't, maybe I just don't notice it because I haven't, these are the games I'm used to, right? You got console, you're limited what you play, right? For me, I was like, well, whoop-de-damn-do. I want to play a trucking game, I'm not going to take it out just because maybe it's not what he likes. Whoop-de-damn-do. If you got a console, you want to play it? It's just the only option you got. Or you got two options. Obviously, you got this and Truck Driver. You know, what I like about this or that, Truck Driver, I love Truck Driver, don't get me wrong, I like playing it as well, but, you know, the thing is, it is limited. It's because of the way they did their, missions and stuff. Now, it sounds like they are bringing more to us, I could be wrong, because I swear he said parking missions on Tedesco time. Now, it was going to be coming with their next update, but that's been pushed back, because they got issues they gotta fix as well. So, you know, I don't know if they do it, something like that for this. So it might help if they had. I don't even know what it is. There's a community out there. I thought I created one, but I really can't remember. For this game, where we could, you know, for players to be more informed about it. Like, it's how is it being updated and all this nice stuff. So we can keep informed. The people that know more about the patch notes would bring their information. So like but the fake guy he did here was he's already saying it's the, you know, game over and stuff like that. It's the same stuff he did with Truck Driver, so it's like I really expect it's coming. You got a computer, you're probably playing ETS to ATS, you're not gonna care about this, right? Probably if you got a computer, yeah, you're not gonna care on it. Now, for me, I'm gonna still play. One, I don't have a computer. I wish I did. Times I'm glad I don't, because then I could bring you an informative view from a console perspective of the game, and only a console perspective of these type of games. Not, I don't have the other type of game. I don't judge the game based on those standards. I'm judging it based on this standard. Now, something about also mobile games that look. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Unless you're talking, let's say, construction simulator, which the trucks models do look pretty refined on their, of course, it's a direct port of a mobile game, which did look pretty cool. Why am I freaking? Why does that say? It says a 60. Oh, this is that road in down from Nuremberg to München. Which, yeah, I don't know why it's a 60. Looks like I'm driving way under the speed limit at this speed on this freeway. This feels that way, but I think this is that road. I had to keep an eye out to make sure it ain't that problem I had before on here. I had one problem once before on this where the speed limit wasn't, or a few times where the speed limit ain't right. If that's the case, which I don't want to have to go to main menu. I prefer like go around. Alright, so we're keeping an eye out for pop-ins as well, drop-ins. You know, the airport for delivering vehicles to the road. I swear this is not the speed. There's no way this is the speed. Oh, you hit me, you butter. I don't want to do that because then I have to reset the whole freaking thing, man. Go for it. Hey, look, they don't have to do that. You know. I guess there was an issue with this truck in particular for a while. The pigs were acting up or something with the. He was saying something. I don't know what that issue was. I haven't had a problem with it. I don't know anything about that. Of course, this is the first. No, because I did them yesterday too. Let's go outside. It was the first day I had them. Next time I pull off, I will pray extra main menu so this is fixed. Because first sort of. Or the next easy tank I could test it. Because the easy tanks are 30 miles per hour. Or kilometers when you pull on, sorry. I don't want to do the math. This is where it's glitchy as bugger. Maybe there's an easy tank. Let's see where the next one is. Yeah, when we get there. But if all know it's be a München, dude, but that's why I don't know, because I know München road towards there. I've had this before. It was 60, so maybe this particular stretch is just 60 for whatever reason. Maybe it's a mountain road. I don't know. We'll see again. If they fix the drop-in though, I think that could fix a lot of AI issues. Some of that I think is causing those vehicles to be, you know, he didn't bring any of that up either, and that makes me feel he didn't know about this stuff because you don't play the rammers, which I haven't had a problem with. That water go, I think my trailer might have been too far over in this lane. The rammers don't seem to be acting up. Again, we'll test that really between München and Stuttgart, because those, again, sorry if I'm butchering these names. I want to call it Munich, because that is Munich. Maybe, I don't know how that works, why it's got a different, there's a few like that, I think clones like that too. Cone or something like that. It's spawning out. Curious why they're like that, I'm not sure. Unless that's the destination. Unless that's there was a crash. Yeah, I can't tell if I was in their lane, but that definitely was a crash sound. Hope to God that wasn't a rammer, because we haven't had a problem with them. The game crashing, that's the biggest issue been with the game. I mean, this other stuff is bad, but the game crashing all the time, that's the worst. It ain't quite as bad as Truck Driver had been, as you know. Race, I'm wondering on the speed is, they seem to act like I'm got an issue, don't they? Like, damn, these guys are flying by. And on Xbox, that's the one reason I do watch this other stuff, so I can keep informed. He does use that. As you see, if you watch it, you don't see any traffic on the other side of the road. At least what I was watching of it. I haven't I'll watch later the whole thing, you know, probably, or try to. I don't usually watch a lot of stuff. I like watching sorts of things like Claire Chabon, Sam stuff. But tonight, I know I do need to check on Train Sim World too. Because I want to bring it with love. I've been thinking about getting it, but my issue with it was I don't want it to, if it has the same issues one had. Those little issues and annoyances that made me not like one, because I'm on the main spec server on that. It's had so much issues with that times. Like, you try to go ahead of the tutorial stuff. Yeah, thanks by the way, Jay, for that. Tell me to turn those off. I know what you were meaning now. Thank you. Yeah, it was that down in the bottom there where it tells you to put the parking brake on off. Yeah, I don't need them now. I mean, I don't need those either. I haven't used the, don't need those. I don't know what. See, I can't tell how much faster they're going. I wish I had radar in this thing. So I can see that. I wish I could tell how fast they're going. Or have a, yeah, I'm sure that would, people would love that. Have a radar system on the side of the road or something. I don't know why they put it on there. I think it's because people have known the speed of this. I haven't heard it, but of course, then again, where it's at, maybe there is an issue if it's further down the road, down by the bacon lot down there. But they've had a speed thing there at times. So yeah, I will test that. If it's been a problem, I've really, I would feel like you, like yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, what's going so slow? My sat nav was telling me it's 60 miles per hour. 60, it just stuttered like crazy there. It just froze. That was weird. That hasn't happened before, so don't know if that's an issue. Again, I've seen that on his in third person was like just stuttering like crazy. It was weird. I mean, no, I hope that ain't an issue, because I use third person to change it lanes to right, because I can't use those mirrors. Sometimes I have to do it at parking, because again, I just can't see out to down, because the trailer blocks my view. Blind one. More, you'd probably see me doing that more with box trailer type combo, because that's where it would be a bigger issue, right? Again, I still don't know this speed fan factor, because I know it can be an issue, but it may just be the road. I don't know if this road I've had that speed before. What, you know, why am I worried about it? When I think about it, yeah, oh, the easy tank ain't too much further, and I just cut him off. That's easy to take a test as, right, if it's acting up or not. I know a quick fix, it's getting close to time to pull in anyway for that. This may be another fix for it, we'll see. But it's the issue. Oh. What they hit me there, and they don't come on. It is. Nope. It is not, because it's just dropped down to 30, so that ain't an issue. This is the road. It is a 60 zone. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need gas. I do feel like I need some. There was no way I hit the rhythm. It's not far over. There's no way. Again, if people know, right now, so because the developer might be more, what are games that they put out talks on? Because that's, Oh, I said I wanted to shuck some. We'll go do this for a second. Also, why am I doing that? I want to shuck some for a second. Okay, tell if or no. That's there's one back there is earlier. It was like so dark at the spot I couldn't tell. So we'll just. Okay. Turn the engine off and rest. Okay, nice bright day. Perfect. Well, not perfect. So we're going to turn that engine on. And we're going to actually, it's funny I'm doing this, but I like that lit up like that. It just makes it easier to see. And to me. Okay, press up, switch centers, and then get it. Again, I hit it to the right. That's what I'd have to do. So there's a 60. It's just, I guess, the road between Nuremberg and Munich is 60. It's like that on those two lines. That's what's funny about it. It's those are 60, of course. Oh, I'm speeding. I know better than that. There's one that changes, though, because it's a... now it says 80. So, yes and no was acted up. We really don't know now because now it says 80. See, he's saying the road and all that lower texture. I don't see, of course I'm really good of judge on that. I look at these trees and all. If I'm worried about what the hell the scenery looks like, and that's why I'm not playing the game, I got issues. I got other issues. God ain't gonna keep me playing a game like this, right? I mean, seriously, hell, go back and play like retro. Go back and play one of your older game systems if you have any and stuff. Hell, play PS3 for a while or something like that. It's like, I'm playing those and all. I'm not gonna have that big a problem with that stuff, guys. It'll take more than them. Again, it's a trucking game. I want to play a trucking game. It's an on-the-road trucking game. I don't expect this to be a same graphical level as, let's say, SnowRunner. I admit that you can see in this town cities might not be quite up with Bus Simulator. That's the only way I could judge it would be based like that. But I'm out here. To me, a good around it. He might have meant Xbox only, which maybe I don't know. I haven't got to this PS4, but PS4 standard again. You almost gotta go standard again if you're because that's what you really want to know on, right? Is if it's how it's acting on here, obviously. If it's acting something on here, it's going to be acting... may act that way on Pro as well, but you can't... again, I'm on a standard, so... if you ever wonder. I was hoping to get a Pro. That was the ideal, and... someone must have misread it or someone ordered. I thought it said Pro. I was looking at Pro, and... this is what I had. Of course, Pro is an order, though. Supposed to be cheaper. In fact, I think they were listed as cheaper, but that price range starting at. Don't always go with the first thing. I always look at what it says, or one I kind of wanted new, because I want the same as I had with the controller, where it started jerking right on me if ever so it did. I don't think it's doing that. I think that issue I had on Crew 2 was due to the ice. Could just accidentally hit square and I would have did it on there because that's a handbrake. Or I shot off to the left. Or that game, maybe there's a phone the clamping and all that stuff. That's another one. You have to look at your steering, all that stuff. I have to look at my settings on there. So I play it every day. I try to do the New York one every day. Because it's a good way to build it for money. Because every damn week you need to buy new damn vehicles. Lordy, every damn week. Also listen to music while I play Spotify while I listen, so it's a good way to listen. It's now stuttering. And that's a new issue. That's definitely a new issue, because it hadn't been doing that. Didn't do that earlier. You guys know it wasn't doing that earlier, now it's doing that. Now, as a truck driver, I started having that issue. You know what I did? I would always save because I know it's getting ready to crash. It was always an indication I was getting ready to crash. So it did. Or it gave you that stop it, reset in there, it's rest area, or whatever it would tell you. When it comes to a sudden stop on you. Truck look feels like it's jumping on you. I think a lot of issues, and I will be the first person as well, could be Unity. It's funny, racing games though seem to work okay on it. And why I'm bringing that up, both NASCAR and Tony Stewart's racing games are on the Unity engine. I mean, they run alright. I've had their way they respond to you, and there's a little. They hit me, and it's my fault. I bumped them. Never figured out one. But let's see other games. No Man's Sky. Of course, people. Yeah, No Man's. If you have played that a lot, to keep in mind, No Man's Sky is definitely. A game that had issues that really worked it out. That's actually, I've got to say how much memory I have, because I really want to get that back on there. So, I was going to do a racing game. I was like, no, because I don't know how much memory he's trying to depot use. Because obviously you can look it up, like on the store, but you can't base on that, because if it's had updates, it don't reflect that on the store. A great example is Conan. Because that game takes up the most memory I've seen. Maybe I don't have it anymore. Elder Scrolls Online, maybe, because it was another one that was up in the 100. Of course, most notably the one that I know is up there, but it's only a little over 100, 110, something like that. Which of course is at most, which is a game I love, Red Dead. Red Dead single online, but I don't know. Last Outlaw Pass left a lot to be desired. I ain't even going to get today because I don't care for it. Nothing on it really that jumps out like, hey, get me. Okay, better slow down. Oh, got green light. That must be the call. Man. I say these calls, you gotta jump across traffic to get into. No. Oh boy, we're gonna be lucky to get 2 lanes. Holy crap, it's bound up with 1 lane. I gotta go across 2. Might get I think I'll get lucky, cause maybe that is a long trailer after all. Oh god, look, I gotta try to keep her on the road this time and not come off. And I just did it coming up this street. That's one thing too, these can be different. That's daytime, I'm gonna like that. I prefer these at day, honestly. Oh, I see what a cookie is, right? Is there little spikes on those? No, I don't look like it. Maybe a cable. tell me that grass is damaging my truck? A little grass there is going to damage my truck? I'm not no expert, but I think a truck tire will crush grass. It's just me. But I don't think grass would affect it. Be careful here too, because we gotta learn that. If you go off on that, it seems like the truck cab will really freak out on you. Okay, it looks like I gotta get a little over. Again, I'm trying to keep it gradual, so don't do that. Cause then I gotta do this, and then I gotta try to get back forward where it's facing straight. Spring speed. Yeah, like that. There we go. Getting better. Nope. It's going to be too far that way if I'm not careful here. You know. These are called triggers, right? I can't tell now. It does seem to have a stop and go feature now, guys. Which I just caught. So I had to go out and do that. Now hopefully I found out what happened earlier. Was it's like the controller's too sensitive or something. I'm back hitting the left. Let's just cancel. How many? I gotta look this up. I think it's only one. We have about 6,000 kilos, so could pick up some too. I'll check out there, deliver little swine, little porkers. I'm gonna test them. We're testing. I don't know if I ever did, so I'm gonna test before we. They leave my engine running. I can't remember. Did I leave it running? I don't usually do that because of the load screen. It's how long this takes. Especially if you got initially, especially in Hanover, you know, your first pickup spot, because you'll go be there a while if you're doing multi-job with these things. So I got Hamburg, I got Berlin, got Stuttgart. Stuttgart I hope not to get to because that's not that far. I want to be that big a delivery spot. We're at level 4. How much cash do we got? I have to check now. I have to check. Level 5 is the one after, okay. Yeah, I need for Scania. I need 175,000. So I need a lot more than so about 70 more thousand, guys. So we are going to check the co-op Hamburg, which is there's lipstick. With Hamburg, I'm headed toward. Rostock would be pushing it, I think, at the weight. So thinking the best one is the one to Hamburg. Because I've already got one to Hamburg. And so it's also bring it to delivery. And now we go back to München. We still have 33,000 roughly. Actually, I figure we'll stop taking them. Because 3,600 I don't have Dortmund. Let's get something to the same spots. So I always could have it delivered there to Berlin. Yeah, there's nothing here else, so let's gotta go down to the freight office. Seems like my employee though taking her sweet little damn time to deliver. I don't think I got that good of pay jobs for her though. That was the problem. This was no job market. There wasn't that big a good job market to pick from. Does that tutorial turn out alright when informed me she's made her deliveries? Nope, you can't climb that. Yeah, just leave it. Oh, that's right, I can just hit that. So, so now we're on our way to Stuttgart. It says what, 20, 30-minute drive, so I don't know. Roughly. Somewhere in there. 40 at max. Not that long a drive. That actually, you go by no matter if that's one of the ones I know you'll go by if you're just going into town. The words out, it's right before, so no matter what, even if you're on box truck, you'll go by that one. But that was dangerous. I've learned to look out too. I don't know why I keep. Now that I know about that reset, that's actually going to speed things up. I don't know why I'm not using it to get my head back in the damn truck. I think I'm going to need the outer line. Should I use my bar for you? I feel like you would be using this line. Whoa. Whoa. No. Oh, no snitches. There not be no snitches back there. Any snitches or they'll wind up in a ditch with any stitches. Oh. Oh, it's my son. Snitches get stitches and wind up in ditches. With, you know, B word at the end. Yeah. Because you always pick the new truck over at. I got enough up in Berlin. I don't think I'll take any other on because now I'm up at level 4. We'll go see if I'll have enough time I get to Berlin. Or even have it deliver, you know, have it go to Hanover and not just if there's any local in Hanover, pick it up and not don't pick anything up. That's what I'll do because Hanover being home base and all, that's where I prefer to end at. Because I know if I put an employee in this, they can't deliver that low. They want to go to Berlin. I don't want to take the penalty. So I think does that affect your rep? Or what is it? I can't buy no truck right now. It don't do no good to buy a separate cab, because unless you can buy the trailer also, then that's just really counterproductive, right? Because then I'm losing money. Cause I mean, not losing money, but I would be spending money, and I kind of need the money right now to get that truck. But at least I know now there's not. It doesn't take long to get to the next level, which I was wondering on as well. Is if both trucks had this issue, it just takes a while getting the money. That's where your issue is. Might have had a rammer, or we might have had a merger. I can't tell if that was a rammer or a merger there. So, cause I can't get over to this damn car gets through here. And then there'll be another car, and another car, another car, another car. Come on, slowpoke, get your ass in gear. Seriously. I get hit now, it's my own fault. I get a whole. I haven't noticed any of the traffic that would be on the road that this was stopped with this, which I haven't noticed a rammer. Again, I'm keeping you guys out for that. This is a road that really will test it, because I know this was one of the roads that was bad for it, right through here. Actually, take that back, that road we just on were bad for too. So remember, we bus that time. That's what road it was on. That one from Nuremberg to Munich. What? So hopefully, God willing, issues like that I haven't seen a drop in, which I admit I've been keeping an eye out for, because it was getting really bad. Maybe pop in, but that's probably just gonna happen. That's just the way just the way I think the Unity engine works. I don't know if we can eliminate, because I think we still get that even on truck driver, which has been, of course, working on a little longer for console than these guys have. But you don't see that, like, over there, and see that truck, for instance, just come in to a landing from his flight. Which, thank God they've got that, because I really did. I think it did lead again to a lot of the issues. It might have been what happened with those cars that were stopped. Though in that case, they're also sped up the moment you try to pass them. So. Sometimes, of course, in a way, I may miss some if that rammer was still in the game, because that would block the damn road for you. Play blocker. But yeah, that was almost cause I was just trying to let the roadblock system that they have on. Of course, they kind of have that on here anyway, because you got those roads that you have to get off of. That you gotta be careful on. Again, the traffic that don't AI not responding to you, turning into you and all, is still in the game, but that's been an issue. Probably even on Steam, I think that was an issue. So that's something they hope to get right at some point. They should be able to get right, because truck drivers got it fixed. It's not having on there. I swear one day it did do that, even on here. It's like a point. I think it was playing this. Pretty sure I was playing this, and it was coming out. I think it was actually when it came out of my first. Just where you start, your garage, your headquarters. But when I hear tutorials, yeah, I'm thinking, actually, like, hey, take this mission on the buy, like that, a tutorial like that. Sorry, that's other type of games, right? Where you get that. I've got those things on there. It's like SnowRunner. I may still have them up usually on there. That's more. Hey, I haven't played in a while. The cranes. Or also new DLC, obviously, as well. Because some of that stuff I may need that on for. But to me, this texture don't look too bad to me, like those trees and all over there. Looks pretty good to me. It's just me. It reminds me. I just want to see a bus sim more than truck driver. I don't see a lower resolution. Granted, again, this is PS4, not Xbox. Maybe it's an Xbox issue. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, I gave up on Xboxes, guys. One to throw, one for. The only reason I would have an Xbox this day would be to play Central, which had its own issues of crashing. Never gonna forget that. First time, beat the frickin' plane, shot it down, and it crashed. Or Victor, which is another one. It's just getting bad, you know. Okay, what's up with this? It looks like water to the side here, and then it's gone. I haven't seen that either, where you are driving, all of a sudden you come across a plains. That was an issue they had too. I haven't seen that, so I'm glad they fixed that. You know, there was that one, what was it, Deutschburg? I said there was a road that looked like it should have been there and it wasn't. I couldn't figure it out. Like it was blocked off for whatever reason. It looked like one you should have been able to use too. I couldn't figure it. I know I gotta keep an eye because, again, this is a pretty quick trip between these two. Obviously, my trips are going faster than Natalie's because Natalie's all over the place. She all over the world. Yeah. Next stop, I may look at hers and see if she's got any that I could fix for her. Because she has a Gigaliner, so you know you could put quite a bit on there, and I don't want her. It's like she's meant to help make me money. Truthfully, if I wanted to make more money, I would have had her in this one. I would have just kept her on the box. But I need to get that familiarity because my goal is to get in the tractor trailer box truck. That is the big goal. Where I have variety. And how I would do that is have one truck, one of these cattle trailer ones, at either at the farm or at headquarters. That's just for my use, not an employee's use, just for my use. So I didn't have to worry where it's at. You know, I've always got it available when I want it. Switch out. That's the ultimate goal, is to have the trucks that I want, you know, at headquarters, ready to go for my personal use. If you won't see a tandem trailer, guys, I'll be honest, I just can't get used to driving with them. They're such a wonky mess. I'm trying to reverse those things. They do not reverse right. Even the ones without dolly, I tried one of those, even it freaking started going all over the place. Well, what dolly? We're not even gonna get on that one. And basically, I was limited to taking them to like Brutals or places like that. I don't want that problem. Obviously, I would like to be able to drive. Because that's what I say with those type of tandem trailers. If you want to drive with them, again, my best say would be if you're doing those, stick to like Brutal. Make sure you're dropping off at a Brutal, pick up at a Brutal. Tom Oil, I think's one. That's the port of them, right? Possibly Food Imps. And drop offs, same type of places, as well as Easy Tanks, because the way those are, because if you're, at least if you're like me, you're not that good at reverse. Maybe if you are, maybe you could do those other ones and do it flawlessly. If you have a wheel, it possibly is easier too. I don't know. I really just don't know. Again, I don't have one. If I had the money, would I get one? I don't know, maybe. I may look into getting one. I just want to even know which one to start go for either. Honestly, I don't use them. I don't know if I could get used to one either. Thought that too, if they have pedals, my legs cramp up when they're flat like that. It seems like to me. And got bad knees, so I don't know why. I could do it in a BL cold, but sitting here like this, I don't know why. It just gives me issues. Cause I've tried to do it again. It looks like rain, water on the side there. Is that the lighting doing it, or? What's another thing? What's it funny? I don't know if there was another sound he heard or what when he said, "What is that?" I was like, "It's rain." Never heard it before? What? What's with the rain? I do notice that is, and I hope they haven't changed that. I'll always tell you when the rain's about to end on this game. Because it gets, you hear your truck again, you don't hear the rain, you'll just hear the truck engine. You just hear the truck moving, so there's a way to tell when your rain's stopping on here. It's a verbal clue that your gets coming to an end, which I appreciate, because it helps me know. Because once it gets to that point, I'll turn wipers off, it ain't gonna be too bad. Start turning them off. Especially when I'm on like the straight, because of course the straightaways are the best place. I guess got used to it on truck driver. Of course, now I still kind of do it that way, but I got options more now because the button mapping's allowed for that. Because I got it on the L1 now, the menu, which makes it a lot easier than having it all because I could do it faster. R1 was always that reach for R1. So this is a pain in the ass. Appreciate having it on the L1s. I like it more like this because I just use the D-pad. I don't need to use my my stick or my driving stick. I don't use my. What the hell is we only? So I think I've had this issue in here before. I don't look like a heel yet. Like a downgrade, yet we're really picking up speed for her. Got the same thing pop up. And now it looks like a downgrade. That should autocorrect. So the camera's too far up. I don't have a problem with this like that. No way my screen is set up if I did have it set. I would have to have it a little closer to see it. Like a separate screen for commentary. For comments. So yeah, I would have to be a lot closer to be able to read it. Which wouldn't be too bad. I don't have Discord, so you wonder why I don't use that feature. That's why I don't. Again, that pause like that is just as new guys, I don't like that. It's not super annoying. At least it's not messing my cruise control up. That would be more annoying if it did that. It's almost like akin to that issue that a truck driver has. Except you don't come to a stop. You do come to a stop, but it ain't like your truck's just stopping. It did stop and nothing, maybe right there. I figured that was going to happen though. I expect issues with these things like this because guys are coming into you. So we must be in stuck or roughly or near it. I know that's when that road does that. Yeah. Berlin, Hamburg, Bremen, or Hanover. Only for as far as loads go. Be taking those on now because going to Hanover, perfect. Hanover's about to get rammed into, boy. That's... I don't understand how they're braking like that for. I don't get that when they're doing that. Because there was no one ahead of them. Yeah, no, shouldn't have been doing that. Who knows? Bloody AI. Must be Hollywood driver, man. Oh Lord, give you a new perspective for driving. You've never So at least it used to be like that. My dad was sure the police will lose it on them. Why I say that? We were down there. Weird things were happening. I know they got you get traffic jams or whatever. That's neither here nor there. But in this particular case, what was going on? They were literally stopping on green and going on red. So ever since then, my dad had a saying, and I kind of adopted it. Whenever you see bad drivers, Hollywood drivers, ever since then, it's just been like that. So akin as AI to Hollywood drivers. Actors, you know. Yeah, we know they don't care about respect. Is it me or is it getting... I think the lights need to come on. Got a long time for me to just leave it. Yeah, this is another... You get a different little driveway for this. Those little features I do like. I'm gonna turn the light up. Because it is starting to get nightfall, I can tell. It's just really shady. I think the lights are on there too, it looks like. The farmhouse, wherever that's supposed to be. People probably used to probably always think I'm about to drive out here. Nope. Just whoa, wrong way. Just try and get us lined up as possible for us. I don't get why I don't over. It's like a bad oversteer issue, guys. Could be a controller phone too. I don't know. Not problem with the controller. Just the difference between a wheel and a controller. I was lined up. You stupid. Yeah, this. I hate when this happens because now it's gonna be a pain ass to correct it. Because now I keep doing that mistake. You. Oh, I screamed briefly there, guys, so a little crapness. Okay, press up. Turn the engine off because I don't know how long I'm going to be at this spot. Yeah, probably was pretty far over. That's the advantage, of course, you won't have at most places with the traffic trailer. You won't have to worry about that. The only issue you have. But though it lines up. So, not fully. We're not fully extended there. Get on out, you little swiners. ain't gotta go home, he's got to get the hell off the truck. Don't worry, the guys with those knives on there and all, they're supposed to be there. They're just welcoming you home to your new home. I don't know what the hell they all are doing to them. At least you don't have a little squealer running back. Yeah, I ain't gonna go one up the other spot. Up there. There it is. Close enough. Pig butt. Boy, that's a big load, eh? That was a 7,000 one? 70 of them? Yeah. Swine just keep on coming. Up there, the last one. $54%. Whew, lost $9,000 on that run. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. When you need the money. Every little bit help. Damn, woman, keep making Nuremberg, Berlin, Hanover. Damn, that's a good money. That would leave us like 3,001 pounds. 3,400. That's not going. Berlin 3,700. I don't know on that. That's not test that. It's just getting heavier and heavier. Okay. Truthfully, I know what I should do there. I'd probably take. I put that in rest mode or whatever. You know, to turn it off. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the road. Hello? I think about having that off. I have another load though. Yeah, I do. What's overload here? Oh, I never. Duh. Never did that. Sorry. Maybe now you understand what something was a tutorial. Brain fart. Like maybe I have the cart out just a lot while you're doing. I don't know. You could pick them up though. You do those. I ain't driving. But after this plays it, pays it. You want to do it in love, right? I hope no. That's the way they exchange driving time. I thought with the sounds would feel like so illegal. I only have one, right? Yeah. I've got a lot of you. You may die. Might get a broken little knuckle or something. Okay, now I know it's right. Okay, before we leave, let's check on our lovely Natalie. Well, it's not good. Where are you? Where are you? Somewhere to eat. That's like a Colin's Market. You need money. Yeah. And so, crowd orange. Here you go. There's something you can pick up. Don't care when you pick it up. You pick it up, whatever. Moonshine, yeah, there you go. You pick up for moonshine. Oh, here you go. And here. Okay. Keep her busy for a while. So we know I gotta get 175 to get the next truck I want to test. Hopefully do it today, because I really want to test the damn truck. We'll see. I know it's a lot of driving time. Because now we're going, I believe it's to Bremen, how do you pronounce it? I think I covered all the bases there. Oh crap, and I gotta go. I'm gonna go for Stuttgart. Looks like it. Oh, great. You know I don't like going for Stuttgart. Yes, hit the traffic. I don't want this. It looks like after that guy, have a break. Yeah. But don't be no popping now. Overall, keeping out now would be the fuel. If we pass one going this way, I'll pick it up. Not next time I stop a truck. For this way for 4 hours, I'll have to rest somewhere in there. About 4 hour. I ain't going on my way just to get one, so don't look like I need to. But I know, again, the tractor trailer combo, you have less fuel, so in the box trucks. Looks about half again, the stuttering this at times. It's worse, I think, if you're a third person, so it's a new issue. I hadn't been doing that. So I fixed a problem. Does seem like they fixed problems, but now we got new problems. They definitely added a stop and go mechanic, so had to test out with the hills. Like that over there, you see, look at the road to the right, you could tell there looks like there is a hill there, because you see how that tractor looks like it's going, those guys look like they're going up, the cabs there. So there's definitely a hill there. There would be a good example on those types of roads to say where you might have to engage your parking brake. Maybe, I don't know, now that they got the stop and go braking out. I don't know. That person didn't see a problem, but I can understand why he might need it. That does help. So I'll never go to. The only problem I don't like with manual transmission ones, like with truck trailer, this is all on your accelerator, which kind of is. That's what's giving me a lot of trouble getting used to. It's because I keep wanting to use my brake button to do my reverse, and that's not how it works. You gotta shift down to reverse, and then You know, I don't do it much on truck, snow reader. I use it unless I need to. Because the road I'm on. Gotta hope there ain't a speed camera for here. It's fluctuating. One. It's time a cave fatal. A cop one. I don't think a cop would get you for that 1 over. I don't know how lenient the European cops are per se, but doubt they would get you for that 1 over. Most cops ain't. It's like 1 over. You take that. You take that ticket to your people. What the hell are you harassing them? I don't know. They'll actually take that back. They may. I'm only saying truckers sometimes get a hard. It's like I hear these attorneys up here. All the time I was just suing truck drivers. Like it's their fault. It don't matter if you hit them or not. It's their fault. I made you $2 million. Thank you. It showed up bulk of rules and regulations for truck. Yeah, but you're talking. It's just assuming it's their fault. It's like they do have a lot of things to follow. Most of them follow up to the T. But I happen to know, for instance, there was a jury. I guess it's over. I don't care. I was excused. It don't matter. Yeah, it was going to be a jury trial. I got excused from it. Personally, I know how bicyclists can be, and that was leaning. Also, got more sympathy for a truck driver, right? Yeah, but yeah, I know how bicyclists can be, and usually 9 out of 10 times it was more likely the bicyclist's fault, right? They're reckless as hell. Can't say because I didn't hear the trial, but I know how reckless some cyclists can be. They don't think. They'll just start right out in front of them. First, you say, "Oh, they can stop on a dime like every other vehicle." Well, you can. That's how you get hurt. What's actually was a smaller bus, you know, with windows. It was a transit, but a smaller size one. Wasn't the large one. Our town where I used to live, you didn't need bigger bus. Yeah, and kids just started right out in front of her. She nearly hit one too. And I know her. I rode with her all the time. She liked to have me on her. Kept her because she had a bad allergy to bees. So I knew about it. So she's also a neighbor of mine. So it was something I knew about. In case it was needed. Stuff like that. You know. Also, there was one time, kids on the bus will help her. We need them. They were picking a bike up or something, or someone had a rider. But yeah, and they just did, I know. What? That was a weird one. The cruise control was on, unless we're on a hill, which I guess we are. Now, that's not fair if I go over, because that is not my fault. I don't know a camera. Oh, I can't take the penalty. Yeah, I can tell we're on a hill. That's what I keep saying. Just flutter that bright. Keep this lightly. Better your brake there. That'll help you with that. Don't need to hold it. Don't need to do nothing like that. Kind of like I do when I come into a stop. I start rolling to the stuff. Take your hand off the accelerator. Or your foot, and start coasting to a stop. I'm not going too fast. He just stopped. He caught that in a hurry. How he just came to a sudden stop there. So, still issues with those. Okay, yeah, this road up ahead goes. You can't go straight. I may have made a mistake not filling up. Hope not. I'll make the pigs walk. Get out. Get one of the bags or ride them. Go on. Gotta go get some fuel. Gotta go get some diesel. Or do like Eustace on Mountain Man. Making converter. Alright guys. Need y'all taking the massive wood. Just some fuel. Nah, it's 3 hours something. Next easy thing I'm pulling into. It's just it. Need the fuel kind of and might as well. Going toward Bremen again, I'm not sure if I've been to Bremen, so I don't know on the stopping spot. As familiar, if I have, it's been a while. Kind of like Duisburg, if it had been. I don't remember being there before. I was just being on Bremen, but there's a possibility. May have been. Is this the upper left corner? Going to 64. They're like, we'd like to know that ourselves. What is it? Imagine if you hear just say anyone not fight if you hear the volume all night long, literally I have to have a TV going to sleep. Because believe it or not, the TV don't bother me. It's bad. That'll bother me. I don't know why. I just don't know why. That's a weird, interesting effect to the side there. That the red hue on that was just so interesting. I liked that. That was nice. I like that. Low resolution. We get scenes like this. I admit, I see it at times. The water don't look as crisp as it does, let's say on Truck Driver. If mentioned that, it may not be as crisp looking as it is on there. Trees and all may still come in like that, you know, popping in, but again, if I'm here for that, I'm here for the wrong reason. I'm here to make deliveries on the road, driving down the road, making these dollars. It's the same game. It's the same game. It was pretty much in the long run. It's the same game as you've been playing all along. What's the difference? The question is, can you play without crashing? I think we're answering the question. Yes, you can. Because I know that was an issue. You guys were talking about it kept crashing, or guys kept crashing into you. That was an issue. It seems to be both issues have been fixed. Guys stopping in the middle of the road may be fixed. I haven't seen it out here on the road, but we just seen that in town. Of course, then again, the trailer was over in his lane. Maybe that was causing that. That could have been, but that don't seem likely because it would have been in case you were slammed into the back end, right? Okay, ho, TG trucker boy. But if I was like this, like kind of on the line, they may have just came to a stop like that. So I have caught them doing that. So that could have been the issue. But I think some of that I think was the drop and causing the drop. Yeah, right there. I think that guy just hit me because his lights were flashing. So that was the trailer just having to get into his lane. It can happen, I admit, when especially on the turn areas, that can happen more. Is that over? Is it this? Do I need to reset the cruise control? Perfect timing. I think I'm on a hill. Or is it just like truck driver? This. Try to say when you're at the speed you want to be. Sometimes it give you this issue. No truck driver same way because of this. You're go be out of it. Try to anticipate and hit it maybe a little early. Sometimes it helps that. It's not quite as bad as there. So there's times I try to sit on there and like way past the speed limit. Of course, that one not too bad again because I know where every camera is. At least they did it. Of course, there is cameras like out here. Here there ain't. I mean, yet. Figured, would there be? Who knows? I mean, it's interesting. Why bring it up? Of course, Autobahn. Just call it not the whole name. You know what game I mean? You would set those up. You set 3 of them up out on the roadways. Total of 3. Yet this one you don't even have one. So. That's interesting little feature. Because when I started this particular company, started to play for was to test that 6 at will, and that's still the bang. Because again, if Scania don't have an issue, then I gotta really check. I really have to check them out then as well. If Scania does have an issue, then I'm assuming the man still has the same issue. Which to surprise them not been fixed. It may not even been addressed, like I say. Because if you don't play it for more than half an hour, every time there's an update, you're not going to know these features because you probably never drive those vehicles. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, if anyone knows how to get in touch with the developers and for being better, you developers are, you're watching. Yeah. Because that's an issue, trust me, if it's still on there. Maybe, yeah, don't see like a serious issue, okay. Just don't drive them. That's what people are saying. Well, problem is, even to let the employee drive, if I want to put a trailer on there, I gotta drive it. And also, I wanted it. Okay, we see it up ahead. I need to merge things because that's I'm going to need that. 2 hours, 23. Get time to do it anyway. Obviously, I should have checked this first. Am I the one confused about that road? Oh, I'm on Natalie. Oh, I'm so. Natalie, you only got. Well, hell, woman, you still ain't got enough load there. Here, you go pick up some more stuff. Trying to get away without carrying very much. How naughty of you. Here, just for that, you got to drive all your damn way. We'll go fill you up. I want to see your issues. I want to get you more cargo. That's the food amp. She's going to have, what, 4 deliveries? Oh, hell, here's one to Bob. Oh, Bob Campers. Okay. Moonshine. Boy, she'll be driving around while she'll do that. Man, I tell you, man! If that was me, it wanted to look like this. I'm just trying to keep her busy. There. Okay, I'll be nice. The same page, you're going to get go get this. At least pickups. There. Are those? Is there any other delivery? Yeah, there is. Okay. But technically, there's. I do like this. No. Damn you. Trying to do this right over here. Like this. Okay, now let's look at us. We're not that. There's Frankfurt, but I kind of skirt past Frankfurt. So I think I better pull in. Be safe. I'm not really going through. I already said, kind of go fill up the tank. Found the gauge, it's about half a tank there. Kind of take my dinner up on here. 300 sub-liters. Yeah, that tank is definitely, maybe, that's more than halfway down. So let's stop the engine. Relax, so you don't have to prepay. Hell, you doing? Just turn the damn pump on. €723. Take sodas, a few some, get a few some, a sandwich and some chips. Not a few some, sure what the hell. Yeah, maybe a few. Got some people, other people keep fed back here. Oh, we got some time to kill, but we got what was. I thought that was a one-ish development there. I was curious if that's been fixed. Because occasionally you're in like the throttle and the accelerator and brakes neither one will work. I have had that issue happen. Sometimes just put, I'll fix the users, just put the parking brake on, not usually fixed it. More or less the same. Relative pressure do want to come in. So let's go try here. I can't even get a fucker to pop up. Look at that. Oh! There's an issue with tutorial being off. If you're trying to do your trailer, it would actually be a hindrance. Why I say that? It would be hard to see when when you got it where you want it. I don't know if I could do this. You can't get in there. That would be the only downside to that. So if you're trying to do that, you'd probably want it on. Okay, so tap, change, and down. I do have to run to the bathroom real fast, so bear with me, guys. Be right back. down. Oops. What a mistake I made there. You guys probably know what it is. Yeah, I didn't pause it because it's 2:06. Okay. Didn't pause it, and that was a mistake. Cause why? Well, it, of course, did that. There's also only one I have to do. And why is that an issue? It's because I wasted some daylight there. Yeah, so just wasted some daylight on pause. The game, not. We're back on the road into Bremen again. Not taking any loads now unless they're headed to, again, joining new or just to freshen it up. I'm not going to take any loads unless they're headed to either places I'm going, like Berlin or more notably Hanover. Okay. Because those places, of course, is where my pickup is. I'm currently at 148,000. I gotta get to. Wait, I'm checking somewhere else. Hamburg. Why is that big? When I made the mistake, I had to start an HQ there. It didn't have Hamburg where I dropped it. Okay, that was weird. We just saw this. A disappearing car popped out. That was right there in front of me. That was kind of a little weird. I get them right there in the distance, though. Now, right in front of you. I mean, literally right in front of me. Usually it's down the road a bit, so it ain't that big a deal, but that close. So, yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for flying vehicles. Dropping them. Still watching for again another longer broadcast and no crashing issues, which is good. The game ain't crashed. I'm trying to do a little longer to push it a little bit, like maybe 3 hours this time. Again, that's to test it. Again, I'm trying to keep you guys informed as I can for the fact if you haven't played it, maybe you want to start playing again because that was the why you stopped playing. You installed whatever was due to the game was crashing. Guys were crashing into you all the time. Those issues seem to be fixed, guys. So that's why well, it's a playable game again for those purposes. If you dropped out because of lower resolution, the only thing is, more likely that's why you play to begin with. You're more likely used to go always compare it to Euro and American Truck Simulator. And you were always going to be disappointed with it. Just being honest. Keeping it real for y'all. Yeah, you know there are performance differences between PC and console. You know there's going to be limitations. You have to take a give and take. It's a give and take system. You want stuff, then you complain they did something else. Then the mobile does that. But you say that. I know you're saying that. Well, mobile does that. Sorry, that sounds like I'm whining to. Keep in mind though, how big is that mobile game? Map. How big is the map? Waiting. Yeah, but it's a smaller map. Keep in mind, there's a lot. differences between us and truck driver. What's the difference? Truck driver's map is tiny. You want all that? Yeah, you know. Sometimes I visit people do it because, you know, what I'm about to say here is they gotta have some reason to whine. They want some fresh cheese to go with it too. Yeah, they gotta. There's something they're gonna complain about. They're gonna whine about. This. I always say this to developers. I always say it to publishers. Keep in mind, you can't please everyone, guys. There's always gonna be that that person. That's being fair. It's always gonna be someone like that. It's really not fair. Again, if you're trying to compare this to Euro or American Truck, this is a console game. It's on console. I don't know what the Steam version don't look like this. Again, it's a Steam. It's a computer. It's not console. Console, you gotta expect a trade-off. I mean, a great example is Road-PS. I've always loved Road-PS, right? It's a beautiful game. Now look at what's coming to PS5. Yeah, I can see the difference in detail. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game on it there, but the PS5's got stronger performance. I sure does on PS5 will look way better than it does on PS4. If it's optimized for PS5, it's gonna look way better. Right? That's just how it works, guys. But those trees actually to me look better than truck drivers. They're kind of on scale. I'm trying to think of a game they're on scale look at. But again, I'm not. You want the map size, the bigger map size. I think I don't know about you. If I have to choose between the textures on those trees and the road and all this stuff, or the size of the map, I'm taking the size of the map every day. Right? I don't see no difference on that truck detail. This. Can I tell what make and model the cars are? No. You know, like I say this, I could do it out. More likely, I'm going to give you a guideline there. They're German based. Go with it. Yeah, they're more like the buses for Mercedes. Go with, or Mans. It could be Man as well. You know, oh, someone just hit me. Of course, my trailer might have been in their lane. Holy crap, we're flying. Yes, we are hauling ass. We're going to test roadway shipping here and leave him the dust to drag race. Oh, maybe not. Maybe, okay. Green flag? Okay. Let's go. Big 10-4. Yeah, you're going to pull ahead because you're speeding, boy. Officer, he's speeding. How's he able to keep pulling up that hill when we're struggling to get up to it? Okay, you pigs, you got to get out and push. Literally, go make it. But to me, I look at that over there on the side, the grass, and kind of, you got those patches where it's not as much. See, that's pretty good detail. It reminds me of a landscape. I say, may not have the grass sticking up, may not be as much grass out there. Like, you walk through and feel your toes. If you haven't learned, I don't know if I could do them on all of them. I don't want to do it while I got loaded. I may do it at some point to show you again. Is how I did that when I broke it out. I actually got over the guardrail. I got over the guardrail and started going across country on that. Which was interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. You actually do that. Because of course you know on bus sim, if you come across that guardrail, you ain't going past it, right? You're stopped. Yeah, it started at a spot. Now there was some spots you couldn't walk through. Yeah, and I don't want to test it like here. I should. I could test it next time I stop for fuel. or well, rest. I'll be the next one. Yeah, right. Next time I rest, get checked out to see, or even maybe by the farm, the co-op. Yeah, I say co-op. It's cooperative, but it's co-op just faster. Shortened version of it. That's what it's called. Look at your map. That's what it's called. I'm just happy for myself now. Warden is the way it is, and that's the truth. So bear with me again. You guys know a little truth over, so I'm best. Not rubbing, pretty whoa, you are getting a little too faster. I'm not roasting them. I'm not ridiculing them, anything like that. It's just the difference, the type of game it is. This is a simulation. That's more arcade. That's the difference. So it's why. But this gives me this trucking experience. The closest on console we got to the other ones. So I like it. That's what I want. So I'm going to drive these little details. Now some gamers, they want that, but truthfully these same gamers probably got PCs, and why they're not just playing what they want on there is beyond me. Again, it's just like I said, you want someone to complain about. Again, I'm not the YouTubers. I'm not that YouTuber, right? I'm not gonna be the one that's like, appeal to the mass or so on. I'm going to give you the truth. I hope you appreciate that, right? I'm just pointing out the truth. It's the way it is. It's how it is. Been an interesting trip, though. You know what I mean? I'm the only one to notice this low factor. Now, I know it's still in there on Xbox. It should be on ours as well. We haven't had no rain. I don't think either stream I've had rain. At all. So, what's interesting? How did I take rain out on PS4? Because that's part of driving. I know the Xbox had it, because Game Tech did show that. America's asked what that sound was. That's the rain. Eh? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what I picked up it was. Of course, it was also another road, so we couldn't be getting hit. He was stopping. Crap! I get a hit, I get hit, because I just rolled, I almost missed that. Yeah, like I said, that could happen. I was suspecting that, because what I just did there, I was not paying attention on that, and just took some damage due to it. My own fault. Again, I need every little dime. That's why I try to speed up. Again, this stuttering. This is a new feature. Fix this. This is making it almost unplayable, guys. We get that little issue. That I don't like. So it is in first person as well. That's a new issue, guys. What the fix the AI, but the camera that cost. We had to add stuttering. You're running out of fuel. Truck's breaking down. I don't break down. You break down. Okay. Would have been an interesting feature. You did have shit to do the crap. Blown tires, changes, anything like that. Oh, that's not giving me anything out, right? I know they mentioned stuff they wanted to would love to do, and I get that. Would love to do was I just wasn't out cruise control. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. But yeah, it was like a forklift system, a manual system to load. I don't know. That seems like it would be cool, but it would feature possibly bigger pin ads, because I know you got that option on Construction Simulator, but I don't use it. I don't want that pin ad, because obviously if you do it that way, would you need that instead of a crane? Like if you maybe forgot to put a damn crane on your truck. Or as I break it up, wouldn't you need the forklift also at the job site? Think about that. You would need it there too, because how would you get the stuff on and off the truck? I just use the crane. That's all it is. It's also been helping me on that because it helps me with snow running. Getting used to, because everyone knows those features. I think one person called me a new one. If you're meaning that, yeah, I really was. I ain't that familiar with the crane system. Oh, the silo just popped up over there. As I don't start spewing out nuclear waste, we ain't got a problem. I don't need no more of that. I don't need a crap on my. I kind of wanted. I should have shot Fallout 76 out for that purpose. Know that I escaped the radiation beast that was known as having too much freaking nuclear waste. It may be in trouble on really may. I hope I can drop that stuff if that's the case. Also on this game, of course, we got full-size trucks and full-size buses. Of course, I know these that's what I mentioned. Or Martin, I should say Martin's mentioned they want to add that stuff. Again, when they say they want to add stuff or thinking about, keep in mind when they use the words like thinking or want to add, that's not confirming they are adding. That's just saying stuff they're looking into. That don't mean they're actually going to do it, guys. And what I say that is, I don't care to ever do it because the AI is right now I can handle the AI. If you mess with that, you add a new vehicle, that could screw it up all over again. You're messing with that again, and you're taking time off other projects. Put this one thing. So I get people want it in the game. Would like to sit there and admit I'm one of them, but at the same time, you gotta ask: do you? Like in here, I know people say they want Poland, or they mentioned they're adding Poland or something. If someone brought that up. Yeah, okay, we got Poland. But what are we taking away? Because if it's already seems like it's out of performance. Again, with the mirrors, but you know, to add the mirrors to the Xbox standard, and I call it standard, I don't know how you call it. And the PS4 standard. I'm sort of lowest of low. And it caused, in fact, I remember it because they were working on Pro, just for Pro. Then they added that. Then there was that issue. I hope they fixed that. But it was that line across the mirror. I was watching a stream. I know about that. But they were working. But yeah, it's that give and take. They give you something you may want. But what they have to take away because of performance issues, and that's the thing you gotta ask. Again, some of it I think is Unity. It's this Unity. If you look, even though it's most of the NASCAR game, I prefer NASCAR more than Tony because I play more NASCAR. I'm more familiar with what it should look like, right? Because let's face it, No Man's Sky, great game, but it is cartoony looking. Kind of like the truck driver, kind of like that, and more like that type of graphics. Now, to me, when I play this, I'm prego to slack. I don't know. There's no damn difference between this and computer. Maybe I'm thinking of what I did play on computer. So let's go with that and save me from getting roasted over an open flame here. Be like me and my friends in the back here, a bunch of pigs. Feeding the orcs from a friend of orcs from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Okay, see how that guy did that? Did you see? Let's watch this car that's passing. He was in this lane I just changed into. He actually reacted to me. He's going to hit me. He changed lanes. That was interesting. He did that. I just caught that. I was going to merge in his lane. I think I was too close to him. He did that. I wanted a little detail. I can't remember. I have to watch those. Super Road-PS4 so it was sweet. But yeah, okay, there's a car stopped over there on the side of the road over there. That car was at a stop, but the fact he just did that was interesting. Never again. It's like almost like he reacted to what I was doing. It's curious. Some little new feature. I have to keep an eye out for that. I'm probably gonna make it to Brim and then check the time again. I really don't think I'll be making it back to Hanover, guys. I just want to say, I guess I've got Hamburg to go to. I got Berlin, and of course I got Hanover. So got at least something right. Again, I ain't taking any other loads except that they're going to Hanover, Berlin, because I got a feeling I should be there. Right? I should have it. Time to get all these done, and between me and Natalie, my friend Natalie, I like her. I like Sunday too. That's another one I've been hiring for a while. I always hired a woman first, if you're wondering. Georgia in a 7S4 or 5 lady truck. You can't do that though. You can hire 7 lady truckers. Sadly. You guys know customization code's gonna be doing better enterprises. Trucking diary type series. Oh yeah, now he's talking sexy. People know I don't do that. I don't even like it. Hearing it. This is about I hear that on, said that on, the DOJ, IPD boys that do that. I don't know, I don't like hearing it, guys. I have ultimate respect for ladies, right? I don't believe in this macho sexist bullcrap. Roses, oh, you do have that option, don't you? Could be a switch. Is it's Better Enterprises, but it's not BJ Joe? Or it is a BJ, it's not Billy Joe? Or if it is, it's not a Billy but a guy? It's a female driver? I don't mind. I like this guy. It reminds me of myself. That's why I always choose him. And not so much. I mean, I ain't bald or anything like that. Yeah, what? Well, I could say there's two phases you could get a good estimate of what it looked like. One is Sims 4. When I create myself on there, it's pretty accurate portrayal. It might be a little heavier looking on there though. Don't mind. The other would be, God, I can't think of his name. I used to have him as my avatar. Aloy Spotter, that on Horizon. Except I don't have, of course, I don't have the beard. That's the one thing. I got a lot of stubble, but not the beard itself. Goatee, anything like that. Too much hassle for some reason why. I know it's a pretty long drive to where we're headed because we're pretty far from Stuttgart up north. We don't mind. I know it's not a full 50 when I rest. Guy Murdoch, so you say rest early. It's only because when I get to when I start seeing them down 2 hours or less, or close to 2 hours or less, I always check on where I'm at. Check the map. Where's the next one? Can I get there without running out? What happened last week? Was it? Yeah, within the last week was when I ran out west driving. Well, sleep, which for me was a huge violation of my own because I don't believe in you rush pull over. Seriously, don't drive over. So that's why I do that. I gauge it on that. Also, if I need fuel, obviously diesel that caused me to pull in as well. Obviously, it would be a reason I would pull in early. Like what happened back there is that I could have kept driving, but then again I could have fell asleep or need fuel. This is not a road where we are losing like almost all of our speed. That's very accurate though that you do that, but this is like a huge. I'd be lucky if I don't get demonetized this quickly. Tell you. Like to is I could, I put into the shadow more that I could have used the funds to put into. Possibly. A good example would be like proper streaming equipment, but also a computer. So I could bring an Xbox again. I want. PS5 at this point would be another thing. Like if, when you could find one. That's a figment of your imagination. They do not exist. What is a PS5? Again, I'm hesitant. I've been the first one to say I am hesitant on them, and why is I don't want someone that's been rushed out to meet the demands. Right, that's gotta be careful. Gee, there are a lot of. You noticing that, right? Because it's like open now. You can tell it's pretty high up too. Just look at that. You look out the window there, you can see that. I gotta turn here too. It's turned out so it's hard to about pausing. It's just grabbing a drink. Curious how far maybe that's Dortmund. Yeah, we're going way up there, guys. I'm at 150. Should even get half of what I'm supposed to get paid for these. I should be okay just by my driving, not adding Natalie's into it. Of course, I'll be almost broke too. To get factor that into. Why I say that is obviously fuel, because new truck gotta fill it up. No doubt. It's the first thing you ought to do for a new truck. Go ahead and fill it up. But I should have more than enough to get the truck and fuel and all that good stuff. Because you've got to factor in the deliveries as well. Her pay, of course, comes out too. Can factor that in too. If you, I will, next time I hire an employee, I'm gonna put a line I feel really is unnecessary on there. Because it's all the same. There's a guy, we was turned sideways. First one we've encountered on our own road. Now, I don't know what happened there. That guy might got hit it by another AI. Did that, who knows what happened there. Again, a roadblock issue. It's kind of why it used to be a notice. So I don't know if that was a stop vehicle or just an AI issue. Just having to get spun, pit successful type of situation. Mostly. And again, there's things you only notice if you. Now, the problem lying, and I admit, that's why I'm Bremen's really gonna be the last stop, guys. One of my ears starting to get sore too. My accelerator finger. I realized I could take it off. I think. I'm not sure you can do that on this. I think it slows down. I don't think you can do that. My accelerator finger is getting sore as well. I could easily. Hey, I could do that. The next time it says I would do that, guys. Let's go stopping. But I will showcase something I try to do it that way. Make some saves, because then it'll be saved. Oh, I wanted to. I think I'll force a save, okay? Because I wanted to be on the side of the road. Can it force a save? I don't think you can. Maybe. And it's all a part of the sweet old Nelly mine. Where are you, my Nelly, now? Well, you had deliveries to Moonshine. I'm sorry. I don't know where the hell she's at. Oh, she does a pickup too, so that works. Moonshine, let's see. Can I force a save here? Let's go to Pet Shop. Petco. 13,000 to roast out. There we go. That's perfect. There. Now let's see. Now go pick up. Point out this feature. Nope. Can't do it on all of them. Can't do it on this. That one was at by Berlin. I did it on. So there's a save. Okay. Let's go do it, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave comments. Till next time, good luck and good trucking.